Oh,
Her teeth.
she loves you. My husband's working in the mill today, so we might go down and see what he's milling up. We've got quite a bit of wood that we are letting dry right now, and then probably gonna fill the kiln up pretty soon. What are you doing? She wants a treat.
I don't have it.
She likes grass. All the animals seem to be in such a good mood today, and I think it definitely has something to do with the fact that it is warm, the sun is shining, and everybody's in a little bit of a spunky mood. Now, the other day we planted all of our potatoes, and I might be running a little bit behind on putting some of our onions in the ground. I also need to go ahead and put the cabbage in the ground, which we've got a few different varieties this year that we're gonna try. The cabbage that I'm really excited to try this year from Haas Tools is the China Express. And the reason why is because I do want to plan on making my own kimchi. I also really enjoy stir frying cabbage. So that's one that I'm eager to put in the ground and see how well it will do.
Welcome back to episode 2 of Planting with Ella and Kaylee. Now, you guys might not know what Planting with Ella and Kaylee is. Well, so me and my mom decided we will be doing like a series now, and it's gonna be planting. And yeah, in the last video, the potato one, which you'll see in the eye in the corner, that one is episode 1. This is episode 2.
She's hired. Yes, so we obviously, a lot of my viewers come to our channel because they enjoy our bee videos, but we do a lot, you know, between woodworking, between raising our animals and gardening and this, that, and the other, and then herbalism with the apothecary. We kind of have a little bit of everything going on when it comes to our YouTube channel, but this is our life. It's not just our channel, this is what we do. So we welcome all of you. If you are new to our life, this is what we do. But we've got to get a lot of things in the ground, and we're gonna start with some cabbages. We are wearing our bee veils. It's not necessarily because the bees are bothering us, but it actually really helps when it comes to keeping gnats out of our eyes. And then of course, shade. We went ahead and made a couple of mounds. We're gonna go ahead and plant the cabbage in the mounds and then cover them with straw, and then I'll work my way. We've got probably at least one more mound that we can do on that side. And hopefully this will be our little cabbage patch. Probably fit 3. So I can do one on this side, like this, one in the middle, and one on this side. Okay, so we'll do 3 on each, and I'll start right here. Okay, and then I want them about like a foot apart. Just make sure you don't cover it with a rock. Okay, and so see how it got a little leggy? That's okay, you can mound it up just a little bit. And see, look, now she stands up. Look at these. This is the China Express cabbage from Haas Tools, and it's definitely a beautiful little cabbage. They're growing actually really, really well. So we're gonna put these in the ground again, kind of mound them up the same way that we're doing with the other cabbage, and then we're gonna cover it with straw,
Just like we did with the potatoes.
just like we did with the potatoes. But I'm actually really excited about these. Cannot wait to stir fry them. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
It's gonna be good. We went ahead and put all the cabbage in that mound, and then we're gonna go ahead and cover it with straw, but I'm gonna work on this bit, and we're gonna do some red cabbage now. I've actually never really had good luck with growing red cabbage, so I'm kind of excited to see how well we can grow this year. Looks like they're gonna be loading some stuff up in the kiln. Of course, the goats are like, oh, it's time for feed, it's time for feed. Speaking of time for feed, did you make lunch?
Yeah, I gotta go get mine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. That one might have mustard on it.
That's okay, I like mustard. I got, watch your steps. Ella has made me a beautiful sandwich and a hard-boiled egg. It's good sometimes to definitely take a break, especially on hot days up in the garden. So, lunch break. Okay, so we went ahead and have all of our cabbage, cauliflower, Chinese cabbage, and broccoli and Brussels sprouts planted in these little mounds. But I'm gonna go back in here and plant more lettuce since I have some space. I kind of underestimated next year what I'm gonna do is probably keep a better track on how many I can plant so that I can get my seed starts going. This year we're gonna do things with some straw, but I am also going to be kind of starting to work on my no-till method with mulch and laying down cardboard and using mulch. It's coming. It's just a matter of timing. So we're gonna start working on that pretty soon, but I went ahead and covered what we planted with some straw. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and as the season kind of progresses, I'll probably actually start covering this more with mulch and turning this into my no-till. That was my intention, was to do this whole area as a no-till. It's still not out of the question, but for timing and financially, it was just easier for me to just go do the old-fashioned gardening way. And honestly, I'm impressed with our soil. Like I said in one of my past videos, we've had animals on this part of our garden for many years now, and it's very fertile ground. So, but with that, I'm really hoping that I'm not going to be growing that many weeds. And I know it's going to be work. I know it's going to take a lot of effort out of all of us to kind of come in here and make sure that, you know, we're growing more vegetables than weeds. But this is gardening. And I'm ready for a break. You're ready for a break?
Yeah.
I think you've been done.
Yeah, I've been done.
You've been
like
done.
half an hour ago.
I want to check out and see what he milled today because we've got a couple of big projects that I'm planning. So this is going to be in here for quite a few weeks, and we're going to check the moisture content to make sure that it is nice and dry for us to do some of the projects. I tell you what, having a kiln is definitely nice, especially in the wintertime. I've come up here and just sat because it's so warm with all that radiant heat. Definitely another part of the Honeystead that I don't exactly show that much, but we do a little bit. We do a little bit here and there. The pigs like to race us. definitely had a really good day planting all of our garden for this 2021 season. And my husband and my son milled up a whole bunch of wood and put it in the kiln. And it's a beautiful night, perfect for a bonfire. What do you say?
As always, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
And learn something old.
Bye, guys.